llevan días y varias semanas.
He hasn't given no response, and it's been days, and it's been weeks, and Good thing, Sarah, this canyon right here.
It's absolutely incredible. I haven't been to Tijuana in a lot of years, and seeing how wide open it is. I mean, I don't know if you could turn the camera around and show everyone just how wide open it is. It's incredible.
A couple of questions. So. Ms. Rashida, what is your opinion on the massive child trafficking that is happening? Y espero logren su objetivo de la justicia a su país. Luchen por su país. Say the basically fight for your country. Están bloqueando el acceso. ¡Viva! La Policía Federal o la autoridad nos está deteniendo el acceso y nos está deteniendo el paso para poder cruzar hacia el Zócalo, señores.
Good evening to every single one of you. How's everybody doing? Oscar Blue right here for Border Network News correspondent for Real America's Voice News. God bless everybody that is watching. God bless our country of Mexico, our city of Tijuana, and God bless the United States of America. Let's thank God for giving us 2 legs, 2 arms, a mind that we can think, a heart that we can feel, and eyes that we can see. Thank you so much for joining in. I will do a really quick I'm trying to do as much as quick as I can this live feed, and to talk about a couple of topics. This is an old screenshot, and I wanted just to bring it in because this is what has been happening right now in our world for I don't know how the longest of time, and since this demonic leftist, communist, globalist, whatever you want to call it, evil people started coming into our world, and we are the ones that we are letting them in. We are the ones that we are allowing this to continue. Mainstream media has taken over our, basically our narratives. They shove it out. They shove it in their throat, in our throats. Whatever they want and whatever they want you to think, it will be whatever they want you to think. And if you don't think exactly the way that they think, they will make you understand that that is incorrect, and you will think the way that they think. It is just a matter of control. It is a matter of it is not even the word that liberals use, supremacy. But it's not even white supremacy, it's not black supremacy, it's not brown supremacy, it's not Hispanic supremacy. It's just supremacy of power. It's just supremacy of dictatorship. It's just supremacy of just control of your lives. I came across this old post. I believe that it was in 2018. And I would like to put it on right here on the screen. It was from the Washington Post. You guys remember this? I believe that it was done in 2018. This post says from the Washington Post, and it's really, really complex and is directed to everybody that is a Christian. It says, the Washington Post, democracy dies in darkness. It says right there on the bottom of the Washington Post, it says, please don't wish me Merry Christmas. It is impolite and alienating to assume I follow your religion. So this comes with freedom of speech. This comes with freedom of religion. This comes with, freedom of thought. This comes with freedom of everything. It's just completely oblivious that we are under a humanitarian, attack to our freedoms. It's what is happening right now with mandates, with all this that is taken away from us to be able to decide if we want to be part of the mandate or not. It is our freedom to decide. It is a freedom of decision. Freedom is given when you are born. It is a God-given right, and it is the only one that it can take it away from you is God. It is a God-given right that he puts in it, a God-given right that he takes. He's the one that he will take away your life, and he's the one that is going to, take away everything that you preserve in this planet. To be not crazy and talk about this, I am I'm not and I have said it openly before. I am a guy that prays a lot every night, but I don't go to a church. I don't go to a specific, gathering or I don't know, an arena or whatever you want to call it. Uh I just, I talk to God the way that he said to us one day, you can find me at whatever place. You can find me at a sea, you can find me at a rock, you can find me at whatever place. But this post from the Washington Post, it makes you understand how we are doing in terms to freedom and in terms to basically taking away our freedom of speech, our freedom of religion, our freedom of thought, our freedom of decision. Now, it is people shoving it through your throats that, if you're against abortion, you are not considering the other person's right to decide if they want to commit abortion 70,000 times if they want to. It is godless what they're doing to every single, country. And I will tell you, this is look how, I was listening to a liberal the other day, and I don't have nothing against liberals. It's just the way that they think is just phenomenal. The way that they think, it's just sometimes their stupidity, it surpasses, my and they are going to say, well, your stupidity surpasses mine. I don't care. But I was just listening to this liberal, and this liberal was saying that the Bible was made to give the white man or the white people a supremacy, to make them understand that whites are a supremacy in the Bible. So you believe in a white God. So in a way, it is comparable evidence for them that a lot of people of color were not valued in the versicles of the Bible. So they changed the Bible into make people understand that it's all about white this, white that, white this. So I'm listening to this crap as this woman that is just holy cow. I'm just listening and I'm just looking at her face. And I'm just like, oh my God, you're the typical one that is like, it's my right to procreate, it's my right to do this, it's my right to this. I can identify as a lizard, I can identify as a dinosaur, I can identify as a tiger, I can identify as as a vacuum cleaner, I can identify, that's the typical person that I was watching on the screen. So as I was watching on the screen and I come to this post, these people think that religion, it is a way of a system. It is a way to implement a system to shove it through your throat. It is, religion, it says on every constitution, everybody has the freedom of belief. And it is the only thing that keeps a human being going is faith. And I'm just going to put something on the screen for people to understand. Now, look at this. Look at this post from 2018. Thank you so much for joining in. You can share this live feed. Buy me a coffee. I don't even know where my link is right here. But if people can share my buy me a coffee is on a link right there. you guys can contribute to our travel fund. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. So the Washington Post says, please don't wish me Merry Christmas. It is impolite and alienating to assume I follow your religion. So let me just, okay. So this is Washington Post posting about Christmas, right? Do you see the Washington Post posting about when it's Ramadan? I want to just, you know, basically, I'm going to wait right here. I'm going to wait right here because I respect every religion. I respect every religion, every single one. I don't have nothing against no religion whatsoever. I really don't. And everybody deserves to believe whatever they want to believe. But we're just talking about this. And I just want to say, have you ever seen the Washington Post posting about, please don't wish me a good Ramadan? It is impolite and alienating to assume I follow your religion. Has anybody seen that? I will wait for you guys. I will wait for a liberal or for a person that follows the Washington Post. Really, it's just so ridiculous. You know, these people really. It's all about Christian this, Christian that, Christ this, Christ that. You know, it's destroying the narrative that people believe on a Lord and Savior that for a lot of us is Jesus Christ. For a lot of them, you know, it is for people that they are Muslim. It is the last prophet. It is Muhammad, you know. And for a lot of them, you know, for Jewish people, they believe on their what they believe. Hindu people, they believe or what they believe. You know, everybody has their own beliefs, but you don't see the Washington Post saying, "Hey, you know what? Don't shove your Hindu beliefs on you know on this type of mud because I don't want to align with and it's impolite. Don't shove your Jewish beliefs because I don't want to align with your Jewish beliefs." Let me just put you something on the screen right here. And I don't like to do this, you know, consistently because I don't like to talk. I don't It's debatable when people get into this kind of conversations of religion. And people start like, "Oh no, Oscar, you're saying that you're not against people that they are have another sexual preference. That is against God's belief." Come on, man. I'm not going to get into that. Really, I'm not. A lot of people like to get into it with me like, you know, not, you know, it's just it's just it's just a holiday. It's not even it's a celebration of what Christians believe. When it's Ramadan, you go around Mecca and you walk, I think 7 or 9 times around Mecca, and nobody is saying, "Hey, you know what? Don't wish me a good Eid or don't wish me a good Ramadan because I feel that you are oppressing me and you are, you know, you're mistreating me." I'm just saying this is from the Bible. And I'm gonna read some versicles from the Bible, all right? And also I'm gonna read some versicles from other books that talked about freedom for all you leftist, you know, liberals. And specifically this, my God, this peanut of a brain woman. And oh my God, he's denigrating women. I'm not denigrating no woman whatsoever. But this specifically, this person that is saying, "Oh my God, the Bible was made on white people, and white people were made because they make you believe that Jesus is white." And all these people that always feel oppressed, but our people have been fighting for 600 years. And like, come on, man. We were conquered by the Spaniards. Mexicans were conquered by the Spaniards. Our race was eliminated back when before the 400 years of slavery. Before that, our people were enslaved. Our women were raped. Our gold was stolen. Our land was stolen. There were churches on top of pyramids talking about this, man. And all these people coming over, oh my God, the 400 and the 600, and we are feeling, and we're still in the fight, and they're taking away our rights. And like, come on. This is from the Bible, and it talks about freedom. Now that freedom is a thing that it doesn't exist anymore because freedom of speech it is canceled, Facebook is going to possibly take down this video and say your page here is about to be repossessed by the, Freedom Patrol. So it says right here, Galatians 5:1. It is for freedom that Christ has set us free. Stand firm then, and do not let yourselves be burdened again by yoke of slavery. This is the Bible talking about freedom, right? The one that is, you don't want to be aligned with, because don't wish me a Merry Christmas and oh my God, I feel so oppressed. But let me just tell you about something else. This is the Quran talking about freedom. This is the Quran talking about freedom. In 1829, Allah says, the truth is from your Lord. So let him who please believe and let him who please disbelieve. Look what the Quran says. Even the Quran talks about freedom. And you got these leftist liberals that they want to shove down there and in your throat what is just absolutely just evil, demonic, agnostic beliefs. I don't believe in nothing. I believe that science and all this, and I don't have nothing against people with Scientology that believe in Scientology. Nothing. It's just it is kind of like a really deep conversation when you're talking about this, man. When you're talking about Scientology, you're like, wow, man, that's what you believe. Wow, man, it's just it's incredible. I respect your beliefs, but this is what I believe, man. So just no, you're wrong. Like I get so mad when that happens. But this is the Quran talking about freedom, and it says Allah also says the truth is from your Lord. So let him who please believe and let him who please disbelieve. Freedom of religion is a person's own concern, and therefore there is no need to force others in choosing their religion. I'm just going by why the Washington Post just posted. I'm just going with what the Washington Post just posted. Don't align your Christianity with my beliefs. The Quran talks about freedom also. Why don't you shove it in through every world and through all the people of the world that you don't want, the Ramadan beliefs in everybody else's throat? Oh, no, that's oppressing another religion. This is another one from the Torah. The tablets, Jewish, the Torah. The tablets were God's work, and the writing was God's writing, incise upon the tablets. Do not read incise, harut, rather read freedom, harut, for no person is truly free except the one who labors in the Torah. Freedom of religion, freedom of belief, freedom of everything. Are you going to start censoring me, Facebook? I believe that you are, because right now you're making my live feed go slow. Let me just take my right there. Do you understand where I'm going? Do you understand where I'm going? This is what the mainstream media it is doing to the world. This is what mainstream media it is doing to the world. It is like there is a master and their servants, and the master is telling all the servants that is CNN, MSNBC, CBS, ABC, the Washington Post, the Washington Times, the New York Post, the New York Times, all of those, he's telling them, hey, you know what? This is what you have to say. This is what you have to say. Is this, am I wrong? Am I right? Because you're posting something. I just read you 3 verses of 3 different books. That particularly these 3 books are the most powerful books that is in the world. One of them is the Bible. The other one is the First Testament. And the other one, it is the Quran. So I just read you 3 books, 3 verses of 3 books. I read you a verse from the Bible, a verse from the Past Testament, and a surah from the Quran. And then you get these kind of things, man. Then you get these kind of things. Please don't wish me Merry Christmas. It is impolite and alienating to assume I follow your religion. But I'm just saying, okay, so where is your post? This post was from 2018. And it was dropped in my inbox because they were putting also the video of the liberal talking about that the Bible is full with whites this, whites that, whites this, whites that. You don't see no liberals talking about the Quran. You don't see no liberals talking about the First Testament. Nobody talks about that. No. Let me just interrupt Christianity to the fullest because they're imperialistic and they're white this, white that. There's a white God and it was made to be believed that it was white this. The only country that is going through this crap right now, and it is sad. Please like this video before I keep going, man. Like this video, share this video. Please give it a like to that bell, man. Give it a like to that bell. Just like the video and share it. It helps, beat the algorithms. So you have all this that is white this, white that, white this. The only country possibly in the world that is going through this, it is the United States of America. The only country, believe me, in Mexico, we don't care about this. Please don't wish me Merry Christmas. It is impolite and alienating to assume that I follow your... We don't care about that. We really don't care. Central South America, they don't have no problem. Hey, Merry Christmas to an imam. Hey, hey, celebrate as... I don't believe in what you believe, man, but have a good festivities. Hey, have a good Ramadan, man. Hey, I don't believe in what you believe, man, but have good festivities at peace. To a Jewish guy, hey, you're celebrating. Have good festivities. We are different, but feel free to believe in what you believe. But you don't have these imperialistic now mainstream media and also newspapers that they're shoving it in our throats to please stop believing in Christ. Please stop. Jesus is not mentioned in here. Why you're mentioning Jesus? So if I go, and with all respect to the religion of Islam, if I go to a rally and I start preaching about Muhammad, if you're going to oppress me also? Or if I go to a rally and if I start preaching about David, Abraham, or Moses, you're going to attack me also? Where is the freedom of belief? If I go as a Hindu or whatever I believe in Buddha, you're going to oppress me also? But the only one that immediately they talk about imperialistic Christianity, it is this kind of stuff, man. Crazy. And the only country that is going through these kind of circumstances, it is the United States. It is no other country. There's no other country that is going through this, man. I'm going to do this video in Spanish in a little while because they're doing it over here. They're trying to shove it over here in our throats in Mexico. And in the United States, it is really sad to see this. Really sad that every person of every religion, I'm not even saying Christians, man. Whatever religion that you preach or whatever religion that you believe, whatever faith that you, let me just, in a nutshell, whatever faith that you have, it's being under attack. But if you want to go as in a rally celebrating that you are a Satanism, hey, stop there, Oscar Blue. How do you dare to interfere with their beliefs? If they want to believe in Satan, let them believe in Satan. Where am I, man? Where in the hell am I? How in the hell am I? How in the hell did it got to this point? How in the hell did it got to? I want to believe in astrology, man. Believe that Mercury and all this, Jupiter, and I believe. I want to believe in that. Hey, you weirdo, believing in planets. The hell's wrong with you, man? That is against life. This is where I'm going. Where I'm going is this. If we let these kind of animals like this, or that liberal that it was criticizing the Bible, next to you know, we're going to have another creep criticizing another belief or another religion or another faith. Everybody's free to believe whatever they want to believe. It is their own faith. It is called freedom. I just shown you 3 verses of 3 different books. All of them talked about freedom. All of them. All of them. But these kind of things right here, like the Washington Post, it makes you understand where their narrative is. You know? It makes you understand where they are going. The number one thing right here that is really important. Sorry about my nose right here. The number one thing that is really important is that they're trying to take away a word that is extremely It's a key word for nowadays. Key word for nowadays. And it is called freedom. They take away that, they have control of your beliefs, they have control of who you are, they have control of your economy, they have control of your life, they have a control of procreation, they have control of your freedom of speech, they have control of your freedom of right of belief, they have control of your freedom of everything. You cannot force nobody to believe something that he or she does not want to believe. You cannot force nobody to do that. Let them find their own self and to their own pathway to what they want to believe. But this right here, it tells you where the leftists, and I'm sorry, it is the leftist media, where it is taking it to what pinnacle, what level they're taking. It is now the festivities of Christmas, right? In the festivities of Christmas, all of a sudden I'm going to come out with a post. Don't oppress me because I don't believe in Christianity. What happened in October or when September, when is Ramadan? Why nobody's speaking there? The hell, you don't feel oppressed there? In the festivities of Jewish people, you don't feel oppressed right there also? There's no oppression? It's exactly what's going on with Black Lives Matter. What the hell happened? There, police brutality ended? It was just a magic spell. It was just something that it was coming through the wind for just a little while. It was just something that it was happening in the wind. Black Lives Matter was something that it was happening only in the election time. But now, because now it is, we have spoken and we are speaking out because we are tired. Now, because of that, you know, everything is, there's no, do you guys remember how it was consistent? The oppression and the, you know, and all this, that it was just like consistent of police and police brutality and abuse of police brutality and all this kind of stuff. Do you guys remember that it was every week? I was like, God, man, what the hell's going on? Another one? Holy cow, man. And then another one the next week, and then another one the next week, and then another. Holy, what the hell, man? Why now? All of a sudden, everything's perfect. That's what mainstream media wants you to believe. Right? Mainstream media wants you to believe that everything is phenomenal. Everything is just perfect. There's no police brutality anymore. There is going to be police brutality if the Republicans want to win. Again, there's going to be police brutality. Right? There's going to be police brutality if a Republican wins, or if a right wing wins, or if a candidate that is not aligned with what we want. There's going to be police brutality. Yes, there is. Freedom, man. Freedom. I will read right now a verse. We'll read something right now. Hold on. Right here. I forgot to put this on the screen, but let me just stay with me, all right? Stay with me right here. Because I want to read something. Right here. Okay, here we go. The Constitution of the United States, First Amendment, something like that. Congress shall make no law Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free of exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press, or the right of the people peacefully to assemble and to petition the government for an redress of grievances. That's the Constitution of the United States. Let me go to another. I'm going to read some. For everybody to understand where we stand. The Canadian Constitution. For every Canadian, everyone has the right to life, liberty, and security of the person, and the right to not to be deprived thereof, except in accordance with the principles of fundamentals of justice. Section 7 guarantees the life, liberty, and personal security of all Canadians. This is the Constitution of Canada, talking about freedom. I'm going with another one. Right here. Holy cow. Okay. Little by little, I'm going, people. Every constitution has their own rights of freedom. Article 1 of the Mexican Constitution, it says all individuals should be entitled to the human rights granted by the Constitution and to international treaties signed by the Mexican state, as well as to the guarantees for the protection of these rights, such as human rights, should not be restricted or suspended except to cases under conditions established by the Constitution itself. They have the freedom of speech, freedom of press, freedom of expression. You have your liberty to conduct yourself in a gathering with your freedom. Mexican Constitution. I'm just reading constitutions. That this is a book, or this is in some kind of a paper that liberals do not agree with. Liberals do not have an agreement with constitutions. The Constitution, it is an oppressed way that for them that is remotely made for people to be oppressed and controlled by a serial of articles or whatever statements of people that they got together and they just, say, we're going to make this is the way our country is going to be made. And they are always like, oh my God, why these people took decisions about our lives? Ay, hijos de la chinga. This is another country. Look at this. I'm just going country to country. I'm just putting examples. This is another country of Germany, talking about freedom. Every person shall have the right to free development of his personality insofar as he does not violate the rights of others or offend against the constitutional order of the moral law. Every person shall have the right to life and physical integrity. Freedom of the person shall be inviolable. That's Germany, by the way, talking about freedom. Another one, the French Constitution. The French Constitution protects freedom of expression, but not to the same extent as the First Amendment does under the United States law. Any citizen may therefore speak, write, and publish freely, except what is tantamount to the abuse of the liberty in the cases that they are determined by law. There's freedom also. One more, just for people to understand what is at stake right now. What is at stake right now? The Constitution of Italy. Freedom of expression or freedom of the press are protected by the Italian Constitution of 1948 and the Article 21, which sets north anyone has the right to freely express their thoughts in speech, writing, or any other form of communication. The press may not be subjected to any authorization or censorship. Another. Constitution. Lastly, let me just go, I want to go far. Let me just put right here a country that has been in a way and they have none. Look what it says about a country that it has taken away their freedom. The Constitution of China, or the book, or the statement, or the article, or whatever you want to call it. Oh my God, he doesn't even know what the book is. Get the hell out of here. Shut up. It says freedom of expression in China, it is a privilege, not a right. This is what this is about. Whoever's saying that this is about Trump, it has nothing to do about Trump. Has nothing. This is specifically, we're talking about freedom. Trump has nothing to do with this. Freedom of expression in China, it is a privilege, not a right. This is what this is about. Just for people to understand where we're going. Remember that the Vatican said that the Chinese system, it is a great system. Says right here, the Chinese authorities have recognized in the recent years that limited freedom of expression enables the government to better monitor potentially problematic social issues. What are they doing on the United States of America? Let me read it again for you guys to understand how this right here that is happening in China, it is almost remotely close to what is happening in the United States. It's kind of like China saying, this is the way that you're going to do it to your master, Biden. So it says right here, freedom of expression in China, it is a privilege, not a right. Remember, like Joe Biden said, that, it is not we the people, it's we the government, because we are the ones that we are doing the job for you. So it's kind of like that. So it says Chinese authorities recognizing in recent years that limited freedom of expression enables the government to better monitor potentially problematic social issues referred as some writing that I don't even understand, have begun to tolerate criticism, but only from certain categories of people, a kind of free of speech elite, and only the then in government controlled foreigners. Limited freedom of expression for China, free speech elite, it is called, despite the barriers of access to the means of publication and the dangers of inherent in publishing political news and information, members of China free speech elite. Look at this. This is what's happening to you guys, and this is what it's not happening over here in Mexico. But basically, all the platforms are owned by, you know, Zuckerberg. You got this guy that owns multi platforms. So it says free speech elite are able to express concerns and criticism regarding the government with less fear of punishment than the average Chinese citizen. This group is composed of senior government and Communist Party leaders, those with patronage of such leaders, and to lesser the extent of academics and journalism professionals. I will end there. That's it. So, going back to these right here, says, please don't wish me a Merry Christmas. It's impolite and it's alienating to assume I follow your religion. Did I set that word correct, audience? Alienating? I think that I said it correct, right? Am I? Oh my God, his English is so broken. He's so low class. Am I saying that correct? Alienating? I think that I'm saying it correct. It is impolite and alienating to assume I follow your religion. Alienating, whatever the hell it is. Well, it is impolite and alienating or alienating to assume I follow your religion. After we have talked about different constitutions and we have talked about different versicles or different verses of the Bible, the Torah, and also the Quran, you can understand how freedom is being now something that they have stepped over, something that they want to take away, and something that they want to erase from the face of the earth. And it is just unbelievable the way that this is growing at a fast pace. Don't mean no disrespect to every religion. Every religion, I respect every single religion. Every single. This is exactly what I was, and you are right, Rene Suaref. I believe that is the way that I pronounce your last name, Suaref. Is Oswaref, something like that, or Shuref, because it's a silent ch. Well, I don't know if it is good, but this is a comment that is really correct. They are still commentating with the alienating. I understand. I'm sorry. I'm trying. So it says, what if we wish them a happy Hamza, Kwanzaa, happy Ramadan, happy Hanukkah? That's exactly right. Thank you so much for joining in. I gotta go. I wanted to do a little video, man. I know that this video is gonna be taken down because it pronounced Shuref. These last names, man. It's pronounced Sho. Oh, Shoref. Soref. All right. I got it. I didn't want to play with your last name, man. But I think I got it. Soref. So, thank you so much. Alienate yourself with your belief. These people, man. My God, it has been a nice end of these Christmas festivities. It is important that everybody knows and everybody understands that you have your freedom to believe and your freedom of thought. Whatever you want to believe, it is your freedom. It depends on what you. As long as you don't infringe on the law or all that kind of stuff. you're not doing some. It has, in a way, it is crazy because your freedom to believe on, I don't know, whatever, and if it is against the law, it has kind of like a commandment for you to not believe on that and believe on this. So it's kind of like really difficult to put it. That is why the Chinese Communist Political Party has said, uh, freedom is a privilege, it's not a right. Mm, Cabrón, está cabrón ahí. La libertad es un privilegio, no es un derecho. Ya cuando nosotros tengamos ese tipo de, eh, de situación, ahí va a valer queso. When we have that, when we come to that moment, we're done as society, we're done as human race, because they're going to tell us what to procreate, what to do, what not to do. It is a system. We're going to be a robot. That's it. You are a robot. You are programmed like this. This is what you need to do, and this is the only thing that you are going to do. That is your program. You're programmed to do this. You cannot procreate because you're going to contaminate the world too much. So you don't procreate. Please don't do that. That's crazy. Another great note. It is, I don't know who, Renee. Okay, it's again Renee Sorev. Another great note. Many Hispanics are leaving the Democratic Party. Many Hispanics are leaving every party. The Republican Party is a mess also. Completely a mess. Really, it is. Comment, don't alienate from God. Stop being on social media so much. It is designed to have you distracted from what's really happening in the world. Awareness that comes with responsibility. And we're still here, huh? Talking. Thank you so much from joining in. God bless every single one of you. Follow me at what the hell? Follow me at Telegram. Follow me at Facebook. Follow me at YouTube. Follow me at Getter. And follow me at Twitter. Follow me at all those. Also, follow my partner, Real Anthony Agüero. You can follow him at every platform that exists from here to Jupiter. He has all the platforms. Guys everywhere. Follow him, Real Anthony Agüero. Follow Ben Berquan, Real America's Boys News Chief Investigative Reporter. Ben Berquan. Follow him also. Follow America's Boys News. Download the app at realamericasboysnews.com. You can download that. Follow them at Roku, and there's all kinds of platforms, man, for Real America's Boys News. They're all over the place. They're great, great network. God bless you all. Hope that is not oppressing you when I say God bless you all. God bless you all. Stay safe. And like we always say, people, peace and love. Because always your country's first. God bless.